Hey everyone, another super casual review about a giant stainless steel water bottle, supposedly. I've actually reviewed this before. It's this OG Rushi 2 liter bottle. I've been using it for airsoft every weekend. So I've used it a good 50 times. 50 times at least, and it's fantastic because it's easy to clean. If you're interested in a 2 liter bottle, you might want to look this one up. The reason why I bought this one is because for bicycling, I like to just leave a big bottle of water in the car. And I used to have a plastic one that was 7 liters, but it was lost because someone stole it oddly. It's really strange. But I also read online that plastic water bottles contain twice as much microplastics as regular tap water. So if you drink bottled water, you probably shouldn't because you're drinking twice as much plastic as you should be. And again, that's probably not good for your health. All right, so anyways, this is stainless steel, and it says 4 liters. I bought it online. It's just some random generic brand. As you can see, the box itself is huge. All right, well, the box got mangled up in shipping, but on the ends it has this really thick foam, so it seems to have done its job. Let's get the basics out of the way here. How much does this thing weigh? This thing weighs 1.6 kilos almost. That's grams, not ounces. So once you add 4 liters, now you're talking like 5.6 kilos to carry around. But I think there might be a strap inside of here. Let's see. Boy, this thing is huge. Alright, overall length. I would say it's around 17 inches or 43 centimeters. It's actually a little bit more than 43 centimeters. Maybe 43 and a third. I don't know if that's even in focus, but anyways, there it is. And then I can't really say diameter because the thing has molded in plastic pieces for the bottom and the top. But the widest width, I guess we could try to figure that out. Man, this is not easy. You got this red thing sticking out there. This is a guesstimation, but it looks like 6.25 inches or 16 centimeters as far as its maximum, footprint if you want to store it somewhere. Oh, what do you know? There actually is a brand. It says Reham and some Chinese text there. So looking at the overall quality here, the bottom here is plastic, and it says hand wash only. Do not microwave. Can you even fit something like this in a microwave? But anyways, hand wash only. That makes, I don't know. I guess some people would want to put these in a dishwasher, but you're not supposed to. So the cap itself, you can see here. I don't know what plastic it's made of. It's not stamped, but it seems like looks like a nylon reinforced kind of thing. Seems to be pretty durable actually. Once it's actually in screwing it on, it's pretty fast. Let's see. Boy, that's not even one full revolution. So watch my thumb. It's a 90-degree thread. Put it on here, twist 90 degrees, it's tight. So that's really nice. It's really fast, 90 degrees. So that's cool. And then there's another much more flexible, lower grade drinking cup or whatnot in here. And that just, I guess, sits on top. I'll probably never use that. Alright. So now this thing, we have a big silicone seal. Might be hard to see on a white plastic, but this is silicone right here, as you can see now, right? Oh, you can take it off and clean it, so that's nice. And it seems to be a side seal. It seals on the side and possibly on this lip. So maybe it's actually like a little bit of this lip in that side. So it seems to me like it would probably be pretty watertight. some little extra plastic in there. So you'll notice this hole is quite small. And also, this is a silicone right here I'm touching. I see. That's because it wants to. This is spring loaded. So in its open position, you can see a gap right there. So this hole has nothing to do with the water flow. It's probably just has to do with the molding of plastic. But it does bring up the point that you might get a bunch of bacteria in there. So that might not be good. Perhaps this is an air vent. I'm sure this must be an air vent because water would have a hard time coming out if it didn't have air going in. So just be mindful. You might have to have one of those tiny brushes meant to clean out tubes and straws and stuff like that. Okay, so pressing that's open, and now that's closed, and so it's all flush when it's closed, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty tight. So I'm sure that'll be fine. Why is there a giant? Let me hit that again. Why is there a giant open lip there? Does the liquid, I guess that's where the liquid comes out. This is only a switch. I thought liquid would come out here for a second, but no, this is probably just the air valve. So the liquid comes out of any part of this giant opening. Sorry, I don't know what that red thing is. Alright, well. Okay, so there's something, probably a strap. So it's all in Chinese, so that's not helping me out, but I mean, can't imagine it says much anyways. A little desiccant. So now we have a shoulder strap. Let's take a look at this thing. It's actually a pretty loose fabric. It's not a really high quality nylon web. I feel like this is the kind of stuff that'll fall apart very easily. It looks like they may have even sewn the sides. It's hard to say. I've never seen webbing like this, but it's very light, and it probably breathes really well. But I don't think it's gonna last long. All right, so there's a handle, as you can see, that's permanently attached to these smaller points here, and it obviously flexes, and there's even like a little finger, plastic there to kind of help guide your fingers there. And this red insert is a separate piece of plastic, I guess. Yeah, looks it. Not sure. It's probably holding. Maybe those are glued together. I don't know. I kind of feel like it was totally unnecessary. I just feel like germs are going to get in there, and maybe this will even break loose later. All right, well, anyways, so that's okay. I'm looking in these holes. It looks like it could be a plastic pin. What's the other side look like? Also plastic. I was kind of hoping there'd be nuts and bolts so you could just remove the handle if you wanted to. But, yeah, I guess this is plastic, which does make me wonder. I mean, if you're holding a 5.5 kilo thing, is this plastic going to be strong enough if it were to be dropped or something like that? Or, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't trust it. But anyways, the top, pins are meant to hold the webbing, but I'm not going to bother doing that. All right, so way down in there, let's see if I can zoom in. It says SUS 304. So that's fine for water. The internet says maybe not good for acidic beverages like lime juice, vinegar, that kind of stuff. You want to have like 316 for really acidic stuff. But since I'm only going to store water in there, that's fine for me. Okay. So unfortunately, well, I have an extra large hand, according to Motorcycle Gloves. And cleaning this, wow, it's possible, at least for my particular hand. So for me, now the problem is, I can't reach the bottom. My forearm is too big. My fingers are fully extended right around there, if I had to guess. So sadly, I cannot actually just take a rag and clean out this whole thing with my hand. I will actually probably have to have a brush. So that's too bad. Oh, that'd be funny if that got stuck forever. I'm curious how well this flows, so let me fill it up with some water. So it's totally full with water, as you can see, and let's see how fast this thing flows out. So 90, oh, yep, 90 degrees. Oh, that's not a 90 degree, this one, only the black cap is. If I had to guess, hold on here. Let's see, close is facing us. So, oh no, the thread starts here. Close is like right there, horizontal. So that's a 360 spin, and it's fully tight. Not even 360, one revolution. So that's pretty fast also. There, yeah, it's super tight now. So first let's see if it leaks water, because that'd be annoying. Yeah, it's not gonna leak. That seal seems pretty well designed. So now, let's see how fast this thing pours water out. I think that's pretty reasonable as far as this flow rate goes. I mean, I think if it was faster than that, it might just start splashing around. So that's nice. All right. It's so big, it's always out of frame. All right, I guess the last thing I'll do is actually give you guys a real measurement of the inside diameter in case cleaning this is an issue. It's something I actually look for when I buy these things, the ease of cleaning. So my digital calipers is that inside lip though. Unfortunately, I can't reach that inside lip. This top inner ring is 73.7 millimeters, or like almost 3 inches. But that little ring in there is reducing it down, so I almost think it might be more like 2.5 inches. No, maybe not that. Actually, that's a pretty good guess right there. 2.7 and maybe 70 millimeters. If I had to, it's just an estimation. I guess that's it for today. I'm not going to bother putting in ice and seeing how long it lasts. I did that with the Zojirushi, and there's no scientific way to do it. I guess, well, I'm too lazy to do it scientifically. The Zojirushi held ice for several days. This is a vacuum container, so I'm sure if you fill this up all the way with ice, it'll last, I mean, probably a week, because it's more ice. You know, it's 4 liters. You might be able to get 3 liters of ice in there and 1 liter of water. Depends if block ice or crushed ice or whatnot. But I'm pretty happy with it. Doesn't leak. That's the main concern, because I'm going to just leave this in my car. It's probably going to roll around. This thing here, probably not necessary for me, but it's there if you need to have it for 2 people or whatnot. And then this lid is pretty tight as well. Alright guys, well, generic 4-liter bottle, or maybe it's listed as a Reham. It wasn't where I ordered it. It just said 4-liter stainless bottle. Alright, thanks for watching guys. See you in the next random review.